Bum 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 ba bum bum. Hello everybody! This is Dan from FBG, and as promised, this is the first unopened box of the Gorgon's Loch. This is the Kickstarter pledge version. This is also the retail version, and I am going to tear into it, I hope. Let's have a look. Please forgive the drone garage down here, by the way. That's my other hobby. I like drones. Okay, let's get into it. So, I've gone for, as you'll see, a lovely matte finish on the box. I like it, hope you like it. This little bit of damage here, I mentioned it in a previous video. This is because this box was on top of one of the pallets. So don't worry, adventurers, you will not be receiving one of these squished ones. However, if you are one of our guys who are getting a review copy, or if you're a retailer who's going to be taking a good few boxes off us and you're going to get a free one to demo in your store, then you may well get one with a slight crease in one corner. But otherwise, as you can see, it's perfectly formed, and I love it. And it's a game. Our game's here. Our game's here. Amazing. Save your souls from eternal torment. Right, here we go. Let's crack the box and see what we're doing. Do we want a box fart for Mr. Quillen and such like? I think we probably do. So. Oh, that was a very wobbly fart. Sorry. That won't do. That won't do. Oh. And there we are. Right. I've been dealing with boxes covered in ink all day today, so please forgive my slightly inky nails. They're quite horrid, I'm not going to lie to you. Right, here we are. This is my very first look at the box as well, so you are getting the same view of the box as I am. Here is the campaign booklet. There's the space at the back for your own dungeons, and there are all 6 of the dungeons. Wonderful. What else do we need? Obviously we need some rules. Here are the rules, and again, it all looks lovely. Initially, the first versions, if you remember, they had rules written in teeny tiny little writing and campaign written in teeny tiny little writing, and they were both exactly the same hue. And as a result, we weren't too sure which was the rule book and which wasn't. So I think that's very clear which one's the rules and which one's the campaign booklet. The campaign booklet, we've gone for a very similar shade to the stone on the outer walls of the pieces, and the rule book is going to give you the rules for moving around in the dungeon, so that's a very similar shade to that, so that's a little subtle top tip for you. Right, here is the Great Hall. Just there it is. The Great Hall, all beautiful. Very pleased with that. It's a beautiful piece. Beautiful, beautiful piece. It's got its special code on there that's going to help you in many years to come when you've got 20 Kallax full of the Gorgon's Loch and its various multitude of expansions, to tell you which one this is and which edition of the game. So there we are, and now we have this beautifully efficient thing. Oh, I'm so in love with the guys at Nice Funny Games Limited for doing this. Look how efficient that is. I hate waste, and it's beautiful. Well done, well done. So we've got the Gorgon scale here. We've got various gem locks, and we've got the black and white lock. We've got also all of the death counters, so all the death markers. You get 3 per scenario for all 5 characters, and we've got 13 of these. Beautiful. Yeah, super happy with that. Well done. And again, on the back, you've got exactly what they are all meant to be. It's all. Let me get the light right, so you can see what each individual piece is. Next come these beauties. Oh, the quality is beautiful, beautiful. If you're watching this, Mr. Deng, the quality is beautiful. What's happened to the back of skeleton? Look at skeleton number 11. Where is he? There's skeleton number 11 right here, look. And now we're going to turn it over, and what's happened to the back of skeleton number 11? How odd. How odd. Let's have a look, see what that is. Oh, it's just a piece of protective paper, and he's hiding there, look. That's odd. That must be part of the production process. So, oh well, there we are. Whoever's getting this box gets a bonus. And there are our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 player characters. There's the Gorgon Queen herself, bless her. And this just looks amazing. I mean, I don't want to pop one out, but oh, it's beautiful. Really, really good. I'm happier with this than I was with the first production draft that came off. That's amazing. Really good. Really crisp. My favourite characters here. You'll notice, the more astute among you will notice that a lot of this has had its colours popped a little, so that you can so that they stand out more against the black background, particularly the Lycan Hall Walker and the dogs. Where are the doggies? There they are, on the top of this one. Look, the doggies, right? Oops, the doggies right here. They've all been brightened up, so you can see them a lot better. Okay, so they're all the characters and the 40 enemies. And now we get into the board pieces. So here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3. There's a 4th corridor hiding in there somewhere. There's 4 corridors, all beautiful in their own right, I assure you. Here we have the start room. That's the vestry number 1. And here we have vestry number 2. That's just a standard 3x3 room. Lovely, lovely. Here we have the kitchens. That's our auto enemy spawn area, so as soon as you enter the kitchens, in order to get from one to the other, you are guaranteed to spawn an enemy here and here as you enter the rooms. But of course you all know that, being super familiar with the rules already. Here we have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 beautiful chambers, all in order. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, Mr. Dang, you've excelled yourself. Thank you, sir. Now we get to it. So these are the new things. These are the new action and health point counters. Again, each one beautiful in its own right. We've got action points and health points. That's on the top, showing off with our little storm system there. Obviously you're going to pop all these little bits out, and my 4-year-old loves to play with them, so there's another top tip for you if you've got kids. How are we going to mark them? Well, with these delightful, delightful jewels. These are absolutely magnificent. I love them. And you get 5 of each of those per game, allowing you to track 5 characters, obviously with their action and health points. Here we have 6 much chunkier 16mm dice. You've all seen dice, you don't need to open the bag of dice, that's the bag of dice. There we are. And here we have 30 hearts. That's been upped from 20 because we found there was a couple of occasions when players were kind of running away from enemies rather than taking them out and leaving them on the board. We found ourselves running out of these, so there's 30 heart counters in here now instead of 20. It's going to make your gameplay a little easier, a little more fun, even if the hordes of enemies arrive. Here we have all the bases. We've got the yellow base there for the golden statue. We've got the 5 green bases for your 5 characters, and 40 black bases for each of the 40 individual enemies that come with the Gorgon's Loch. Here we have, these are the search cards. So this is some of the search cards. The search pile is 100 cards deep. Here we have the rest of the search cards, and then round about here we move into, you see a slight reddening there. You can see the enemy piles there, and then there's also 5 characters hidden in there somewhere. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and crack these open, because why not? That's why. Oh, another advantage of being into drones is having lots and lots and lots of teeny tiny little tools to play with. So I'm going to get one of these teeny tiny little tools, because I frankly dare not go anywhere near these cards with a knife or similar. And I'm just going to go ahead and tear those off. Now, I don't sleeve cards in my games. I play my games until they're yellowing and dog-eared, and then I play them again. I play them some more, and I play them some more until they are completely unplayable, and everyone I'm playing with knows exactly what card's coming up because of the state of them, at which point I tend to think, oh, I wish I'd sleeve these cards. But oh, they're so smooth and lovely because of the poker oil. We've got poker oil on these. We've got them. We've got special coatings and things, so they're just an absolute pleasure. So there's your 5 character cards. There's your 40 enemy cards. I'll look at those in a second. And here is some of the search cards. Oh, with a hidden enemy. Who's the hidden enemy? Ta-da! It's Wildhound number 6. Wildhound number 6 is named after my own dog, Millie Moose. So I'll just give you a There we are. There's ooh, rubbish camera work, Dan. Rubbish camera work. Anyway, that's Wildhound number 6 hiding away there. So these are all the search cards. Let's crack into the other search pile. Have a look at that. Lovely. Well, this is absolutely. I'm really pleased with the quality of these. I hope you will be too when you get them. And I hope you'll let me know and let all your friends know as well, and they can come buy a lot of games off me as well, because I've got quite a lot at the moment, as you can imagine, having started fulfilment today. So there we are. If you put those with, where have they gone? Oh yeah, I've put them all together, haven't I? So there is 100 search cards, and they have everything from psychological traps and magical traps and weapons and gems and health vials and a snake bite trap there, and what we've got here, we've got magical scrolls, we've got powers of restoration, we've got enemies, we've got loose tiles, we've got gems, we've got gold pieces, rings, weapons, bows, all sorts of nonsense in there. Fantastic. Right, so let's see how they fit into here. Now I'm hoping that the fit into the card area is going to be quite roomy, and it is. There's loads of room to move around in there, which means that you can sleeve these cards, and there's another whole few here. Here are the enemies. You've seen the enemy backs. Here are the enemy fronts. Let's just grab a few. We've got skeletons and the Gorgon Queen herself, bless her. Just pop her there so you can have a look at her. Wild hounds, skeletal bowmen. Oh, they're all in order. This is going to be easy. Harpies, lichen hall walkers, the Queen's Guard, and of course our dear beloved little goblins are all in there as well. So they will also go in there, and you'll notice that once they are now unsleeved. Oh look, another great pile of search cards I forgot about. Once they're all in there, you've got 100 cards on this side, you've got 40 cards on this side thus far. Of course, you know, expansion packs will add to that, and there is loads of room, not only with the moving sideways so you can sleeve them, but if I just move the light a little bit, can you see just how much room is left in the top of the well? I mean, you can probably get another dozen cards on top of there without it coming over, and in here you could easily fit another 60 or 70, I'd imagine. So yes, really good. There's the 5 cards with the special skills of our 5 brave heroes. Pop those on there as well. And then when it comes to packing it away, we've got this little area here. This is for the lava bridges. They're going to fit in there sideways. In here, this is for all the scenario chits, things like the gem locks and the black and white lock and the combination stone and things like this. They're all going to fit again up sideways here. Fitting into this section here, and they've all got adequate thumb grips to get everything out right at the bottom, I might add. In here go all 15 of the death markers in this wonderful little space here that I'm very pleased with. Let me just show you that in the light. Probably see this little space here. It's super shallow, and that is where the Gorgon scale goes. It's the only 2" by 1" piece in the game, so it's got its own little bed there. Isn't that sweet? These sections in the middle here, obviously we've got some space for hearts. We've got some space for the dice. They'll go in the middle. These little things will go in the middle as well. Some of these will go in there. They won't all fit in there. I'm not going to lie to you. These 30 hearts won't all squeeze into there, so you'll have to use a little bit of this room. Once you've got all of your characters pushed out, popped out, and you've placed them into their bases, they will all lay and kind of bundle up in here. We've done it. We've tried it, and that was an important thing, to be able to put all the pieces together, put them all into their bases permanently, and then pack everything else on top. So the only thing that goes on top of the figures are, once you've got them all in here, are a couple of books. No problem, a couple of books aren't going to squish your figures, and the hearts will fit happily there as well, but the hearts usually kick around in the bottom near the figures, and everything else squishes into this section here once it's all popped out and done. So it's all extremely efficient. Pop those in there, and then I think we can pop those there as well, and then we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 corridor pieces in there, and then finally, of course, your grand hall would go there, and then the lid goes on top. And as you can see from the side view, when you do that, it slides all the way to the bottom and is completely closed, which is wonderful. However, before you do that, before you pop all these guys out of here, because those eagle-eyed among you will notice I'd left these 3 things out, you need to pop all these out and store them in the proper places first. But yeah, that is the kind of boxing and unboxing and re-boxing without putting things together of the Gorgon's Loch. So it's here, so thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I've gone a little bit over the 10 minutes I planned for at 15, so sorry for boring you. But there we are, that's the Gorgon's Loch. So get in touch if you want to review it, get in touch if you're a retailer and you want to stock it, and please, when your copy arrives, do leap around on social media and let us know exactly what you think about it. I'm confident you're going to like it. I wouldn't have created it if I didn't. And so I am eager to hear your views. So thanks very much, adventurers. This is Dan from Fantastic Books Gaming signing out. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks very much for everyone involved. It's here. We've done it. Huzzah!